Hello everyone. This video will be useful for you to know about cord blood banking. I'm S. Ruth Kezia working as a tutor in Tribulum College of Nursing. Objectives: we are going to learn about introduction, stem cell, types of stem cell, purposes of cord blood storage, methods of cord blood collection, process of cord blood collection, value of cord blood, diseases that are treated by cord blood, possible future uses, storage, advantages, safety and effectiveness, cord blood banking cost. These are the topics we're going to learn under cord blood banking. So this is umbilical cord. This is the part where we are going to draw blood from the to receive the cord blood. Okay, the part of the placenta that delivers the nutrient to the fetus. It helps fetus to survive during intranatal period. Introduction. Cord blood banking involves collecting blood left in the newborn's umbilical cord and placenta and storing it for future medical use. Cord blood contains potential life-saving cells called stem cell. What is a stem cell? A stem cell is a single cell that can replicate itself or differentiate into many different types of cells. Stem cells are essentially the building blocks of the human body. Stem cell is capable of dividing for long periods of time and or unspecialized, but can develop into specialized cell. The earliest stem cell inside an embryo will eventually give rise to every cell, tissue, organ in fetus's body. When it divides, it can make any one of the different cells in human body. So this is the picture of a stem cell. Types of stem cell: embryonic stem cell, adult stem cell, induced pluripotent stem cell, umbilical cord stem cell. Uh, these are the four types of stem cells. These are the pictures of the stem cell: embryonic stem cell, adult stem cell, induced pluripotent stem cell, umbilical cord stem cell. Purposes: two main purposes for cord blood storage or donate baby's cord blood to a public cord blood banking for anyone who needs it, or to store for baby's cord blood bank for family use. It can be for a public use or family use. Methods: how to collect the cord blood. There are two methods: syringe method and bag method. A syringe is used to draw blood from the umbilical cord shortly after the umbilical cord has been cut. The process is similar to drawing blood for a regular blood test. Bag method: the umbilical cord is elevated to drain the blood into a bag, that is, which contains anticoagulate already kept in the bag. This is a picture for syringe method and bag method. Most common method of cord blood collection is bag method. Collection: cord blood is collected right after the birth. The collection process is painless and is safe for both mother and baby. In fact, it's so quick and painless that parents caught up in holding and bonding with their baby are often unaware it has even happened. The process has three steps. First is clamping and cutting the cord. After the delivery of the baby, by whether vaginally or by C-section, the cord is clamped and cut by the usual way. Next step is extracting the cord blood. The medical provider then inserts a needle into the umbilical vein on the part of the umbilical cord that is still attached to the placenta. The needle doesn't go anywhere near the baby. The blood drains into a collection bag. Typically, the entire umbilical blood is collected. The entire process takes less than 5 minutes. The third step is off to bank. The blood is then transferred to a cord blood bank where it is tested, processed and preserved by controlled freezing for long-term usage, for long-term storage. Some family cord blood bank now offer to collect a segment of cord blood tissue that contains stem cell, and researchers are studying their possible. Value of cord blood. Cord blood is rich source of blood stem cells. Stem cells are the building blocks of the blood and immune system. They have the ability to develop into other types of cells, so they can help to repair tissue, organs, and blood vessels and can be used to treat a lot of diseases, a host of diseases. Stem cells are also found in bone marrow, human embryos, fetal tissues, hair follicles, baby teeth, fat, circulating blood, and muscle. Every part of the human body contains some stem cells, but most are not a rich enough source to have be harvested for therapeutic applications. In 2012, 38% of Hispanic patients and 44% of African American patients undergoing stem cell transplant received cord blood. More and more adults are receiving cord blood transplant too, sometimes involving two cord blood donations if a single one does not contain enough cells. At the end of 2012, more than 33,900 cord blood units had been transferred for transplant worldwide use. And treated diseases. Cord blood stem cells have been used successfully to treat more than 75 different diseases, including some cancers, blood disorders, immune deficiencies. Among these are leukemia, aplastic anemia, thalassemia, Hodgkin's diseases, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So these are the potential uses of stem cells where we can use. We can use in case of stroke, traumatic brain injury, learning defects, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, missing teeth, wound healing, bone marrow transplantation, and spinal cord injury, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's disease, baldness, blindness, deafness, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, myocardial infarction, muscular dystrophy, diabetes, and cancers in multiple sites. Possible future uses are, say, it can be used in case of cerebral palsy, autism, hydrocephalus treatment for adults, and animal studies. Parents need to know the field of medical research with the stem cells is exploding. The most important thing for parent to understand about the stem cell in cord blood is donate the baby's cord blood to help patients seeking transplant now, or save the baby's cord blood for family use in case if you need it later, most likely for a therapy that is still being studied. Storage. After the collection, the entire placenta and the cord blood collection should be done. The lab process starts through cryopreserving. There are many ways to process a cord blood, and there are differing opinions on what is best ways. Some processing method separate out the red blood cells and remove them, while the other keep the red blood cells. However, the unit is processed. A cryopreservant is added to the cord blood to allow the cells to survive the cryogenic process. After the unit is slowly cooled down to minus 90 degrees Celsius, it can then be added to a liquid nitrogen tank, which will keep the cord blood under the frozen which will keep the cord blood unit frozen at minus 196 degrees Celsius. The slow freezing process is important to keep the cells alive during the freezing process. More than 1 million units of cord blood are stored in family banks in the United States. And the National Bank, the match registry provides nearly 185,000 donated cord blood units in the United States, with additional access to more than 425,000 cord blood units through partnership with international registries. Werter estimates that about 5% of parents now bank their baby's cord blood. 90% of the cord blood goes to family and 10% goes to public banks. Advantages. Cord blood stem cells are currently used for several life-threatening diseases, blood and immune system related genetic diseases, cancer, and blood disorder. Cord blood stem cells can also be used for siblings and other members of the family who have a matching tissue type. Sibling, 75% chance of compatibility, and the cord blood may even be a match for parents, 50%, and grandfather. Public bank. A primary concern with the public bank is how to ensure the safety of the cord blood. Because of the privacy concern, it is agreed by most ethical reviews board that blood donated to a public bank cannot be permanently linked to the donor. Private banking is costly to insures. The ability to use the cord blood may also depend on long-term commercial viability of the enterprise. It is important to ensure the credentials of any potential private bank. In the United States, the Food and the Drug Administration regulates cord blood under the category of human cells, tissues, and cellular and tissue-based products. The odds the two siblings will have the 6 by 6 match required for the bone marrow transplant or 20%. The odds that two siblings will have match 4 by 6 match required for a cord blood transplant or 39%. Safety and effectiveness. Using one's own cord blood cells might not be wise or effective, especially in case of childhood cancers and leukemia. Children who develop an immunological disorder often are unable to use their own cord blood for transplant because the blood also contains the same genetic defect. Most cord blood samples, up to 75%, may be too small to be used for transplantation because they don't contain enough stem cells. While a private bank will store a sample, the sample may be too small to be usable even by a child. Cord blood banking cost. There are usually two fees involved in the cord blood banking. The first is the initial fees, which covers enrollment, collection, and storage for at least 1 year. The second is the annual fees, and the annual is storage fees. Some facilities vary with the initial fee based on the length of the predetermined storage. Depending upon the predetermined period of storage, the initial storage fee can range from $900 to $2,100. Annual storage fee after the initial storage fee is approximately $100 each year. So this cord blood can be used from a baby. It can be used for the baby's parents, baby's grandparents, parents' siblings, and baby's sibling. And this baby's grandparents and parent siblings can be of maternal or paternal origin. So all of them can use this baby's cord blood. Okay. I hope you gain some knowledge regarding the cord blood banking. Thank you, one and all.